So, today we are going to be watching Dumb Doggo. Let's go.
Hello again, bug-sized man. Have you ever wondered what it's like to fight the deadliest beetles in the world? No? Well, let's find out. Challenger 1. Rhinoceros beetles. The Hercules beetle is the longest beetle in the world, growing up to 7 inches thanks to their massive horns.
They're each
Thus,
racing
they
to be a
intimidate
classic
their
car
rivals,
champion in
predators,
their
by
races.
making a
But will
hissing
Krista or
noise.
Josh
But there's
make
no
it to
way
the
that's
finish
working
line
on you,
first?
right? Oh, I guess I was wrong.
Coming
Green
up,
is a great
the
choice.
rescue
The
turtles
Hercules
have a
beetle is
finish
actually
line
quite
of their
slow on
own.
land, and its giant horn makes it difficult to move around.
We've become friends with all three of them.
But I forgot to mention he can fly. A bit
And we
clumsy,
head
though.
across the island to the southeast coast to
Now
meet
you
the
would
men
think
who
that a
fish the
magnificent
seas
horn like
and
this would
sell
do a
the
great
best
job at
monster
the old
waters
stabbing
have to
stabbing,
offer.
but his horn is actually made of two parts, the cephalic horn and the thoracic horn. They're lined with hair and spines.
It's
Now up, it creates a secure pinch grip. So it's actually used to grab you, hoist you into the air, and suplex you into submission. The beetle then approaches, ready for a snack after all that hard work. Here you go, Floyd. You did a great job. Turns out he's not carnivorous. He's just a peaceful beetle who eats fruit and sap and occasionally beats up other beetles on the side. In front of the ladies, of course. Hercules beetles aren't the only horned beetles that exist. There's elephant beetles, Japanese rhino beetles, atlas beetles, and many, many more. Into the collection you go. Before we dive into the 10 other unique beetles on this list, let's learn some beetle lore first. Did you know that the Hercules beetle started off as a slimy grub? A beetle's life cycle has 4 main stages. First, all beetles start off as an egg, usually laid near a suitable food source. Second, when the egg hatches, a larva emerges and gets snacking right away, and not all of them behave the same.
With
The
very short
Hercules beetle
advanced
larva
technology,
feeds on rotting
we
wood and
protect your
leaves,
home
but some other
24/7.
larvae are vicious,
If an alarm
carnivorous
is triggered,
predators.
our local experts
We'll
react
get to
within
them later.
seconds.
The main goal of the
In the
larva
event
is
of
to
a
get
break-in
as fat
attack,
as possible
we can
to
dispatch
store
a
enough
security
nutrients
guard
and
or
energy
call
for
the
the third
police.
stage of the cycle, the
When you're
pupa
away,
stage. The
we're
fat
still
rubber
here.
burrows into the soil to
safe.
form a
Be
pupal
sure.
chamber, where
Very
it breaks
sure.
down and completely reorganizes its body, developing structures like stronger legs, wings, and a harder exoskeleton. And in the fourth and final stage, the fully formed adult beetle breaks out of its pupal phase, ready to take on the world. Isn't that amazing?
Join EE, the UK's fastest growing broadband
Did you
provider,
understand
and
that?
break free from long contracts
Maybe you
earlier
can solve
than
it
you
with
thought.
today's
With up to
Dumb
300 pounds towards your
One
leaving
leads
fee.
a
So
language
switch to
learning app that
ultra
gives you
reliable
access to
EE
41
broadband.
different
All for
languages.
just
Right now, they're offering
$29.99 a month.
96%
Switch
off
today.
lifetime access
Break
to the
free
product.
with EE.
Come play this summer at English Heritage,
What?
where the
I still
castles
don't
are real,
understand what
not
you
bouncy,
We can
and
do
you won't pay things
one
back
minute
until
later.
later.
This
Remember
is the
today
point.
and save
Nada.
25%, plus
Me
kids go
love.
free, and
My
eat free
friend.
this summer. Enjoy unlimited playtime at 400
That's the way he
incredible
said.
sites.
That panel.
Master your roly-poly skills, or
Sueltísimo.
take your hide-and-seek game to the next level.
Bundley's content focuses on practical conversations
Join
for
English
everyday
Heritage
life.
today.
¿Cómo estás? Déjame en paz.
And also, do you not have hands?
Summer sale. Get Sharp's bespoke fitted furniture for every room, from living spaces to
Well, Monty's hands-free mode lets you learn languages anyway, even while you're on the go.
Here's a quiz to go over what we've learned. How do you say tree?
system means we
Árbol.
won't be beaten on space.
Great.
Plus, you
What
get
about
15
flower?
guaranteed
Floor.
total peace of mind.
Fantastic performance. Let's keep it going.
Summer
So go to
sale.
monly.app/dumdoggo to get 96% off lifetime access to all languages. That's monly.app/dumdoggo. Thanks to Monly for sponsoring this video. Challenger 2. Tiger beetles. This is the tiger beetle, the fastest running insect in the world. It can reach speeds of up to 5.6 miles per hour, which is about 125 times its body length per second. That's the equivalent of a human running 700 miles per hour, basically the speed of a jet. It's also one of the most aggressive beetles, equipped with curved serrated blades for mandibles that are quite large relative to their head size. But why all this fancy weaponry, you may ask? Well, it's to dismember you limb from limb, of course. Unlike the Hercules beetle, this guy's carnivorous. Oh, I think he saw you.
We came. We are family.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like you might have a chance of survival. Turns out the tiger beetle moves too fast for its own brain. There's not enough time to process visual inputs, so they temporarily go blind mid-sprint. Oh, he's back now. Oh, we lost him again. Apart from their visual processing speed, they're terrible with sharp turns. Looks like you've gotten away. Just kidding. Say hello to the tiger beetle lava, and they're just as violent as the adults. Their tactic is to burrow into the ground and wait patiently, and when prey like you stumbles along, they lunge out with lightning speed and grab you with their powerful pincers, pulling you inside. The lava has a hook with curved hooks that allows it to anchor itself to the tunnel, so there's no way for you to struggle out once it's latched on, and all the while it's using its mandibles to dismember you and eat you alive.
We've become friends with all three of them.
Challenger 3.
We're going to say goodbye forever.
It's the
Toxic
combination
beetle.
of months or years
Next up,
of
we
nursing
have the
care.
second coolest beetle on this list, the Bombardier beetle, and inside its juicy booty is a toxic chemical weapons factory. There are two reservoirs inside the beetle's abdomen, one filled with hydroquinone and the other with hydrogen peroxide. When threatened, the beetle squeezes these reservoirs, mixing the chemicals together in a chamber with a bunch of enzymes. The result is a violent exothermic reaction that heats up to the boiling point of water and builds up a lot of pressure too. The beetle then releases this as a hot, noxious spray that can severely wound or even kill enemies. But you might be wondering, why doesn't this explosive beetle butt chemistry make him go? Well, a one-way valve prevents the pressure from going back into the beetle, ensuring that it can only leave through one exit, the Bombardier beetle's butt turret. The weapon is more like a Gatling gun than a flamethrower, as each spray is made up of a series of many rapid pulses per second. This helps the beetle avoid overheating and damaging itself, and unfortunately for you, it stores enough chemicals to repeat this pulsing spray for up to 20 times in a single fight. The beetle's butt turret also has a 270-degree range of motion, meaning it can protect itself from
But
most
it's
angles.
Daniel.
And if the boiling temperature wasn't fair enough, one of the products of the reaction is benzoquinone, which is an irritant with a strong, stinky smell. So now you're in physical pain due to the burns, and emotional pain because nobody wants to be around you.
Not least, the largest turtle, Poseidon.
Challenger 4.
As the turtles enjoy their
Diving beetle. The great diving beetle lives in freshwater ponds and lakes, and they've developed a taste for seafood. Oh, come on, man! They can stay underwater for over 30 minutes using a bubble of air they've trapped under their wing covers in a scuba tank. And once it's depleted, they stick their butt out of the water to replenish it. The beetles are quite agile, thanks to their paddle-like hind legs, which are lined with long hairs to generate more thrust underwater. They use this speed to chase down prey like small fish and tadpoles. Then with their strong forelimbs and mandibles, they grab and tear them apart, all while spewing digestive juices.
It's a bittersweet moment.
Ooh, you got him! Ew, that's smelly. As a defense mechanism, the beetle secretes foul-smelling chemicals. This could cause larger fish to puke them out, or even paralyze them. You've escaped this time. But you're not safe yet, because diving beetle larvae are even more of a menace. These guys are extremely aggressive hunters, capable of overpowering prey much larger than them, even other adult diving beetles.
200 kilometers of
Once
coastline.
they pierce their prey, digestive juices are injected through a tube in the mandible, and a liquefied nutrient soup is slapped up.
Some fishing hunters
This vicious behavior grants them the very cool nickname of water tiger.
while others are now taught.
Challenger 5.
But there are still places
Indestructible
where fishing
beetles.
is at the very heart.
This is the diabolical ironclad beetle. Yep, that's its actual name. Ironclad because it's covered in almost indestructible armor, and diabolical because the guy who named it must have stubbed his toe on one.
70% of the molten
This is diabolical! The beetle can take a crushing force of 39,000 times its own body weight. That's like you being stepped on by 500 African elephants. And yes, they can survive being run over by a car. The diabolical ironclad beetle has sacrificed flight, and instead its wing covers are permanently fused together to form an impenetrable exoskeleton. It's made up of multiple layers of tough kite, interlocked in a jigsaw-like pattern that allows them to flex and absorb high-impact sufficiency. Ironclad beetles can also live up to 8 years, which is way longer than the typical lifespan of most beetles. They're basically dumping all of their stat points into defense and HP. ultimate tank build. So I guess you're not winning this fight, but you're in luck, because this guy ain't winning either. Despite his cool-sounding name, the diabolical Ironside Beetle is actually quite docile, and it plays dead whenever it gets threatened. Why don't we call it a draw for now? Although, it's probably playing dead right now for another reason. If you're enjoying the video so far, it would help me a lot if you can hit the like button. Thank you. Goodbye. Challenge 6. Dung beetles. You might think that dung beetles are just stinky little bugs covered in poop all day. And you'd be right, but don't underestimate them. Because they're actually one of the strongest creatures relative to their size, being able to pull 1,141 times their own body weight. That's like you being able to pull a fully loaded Boeing 737 by itself. Dung beetles have a super sensitive sense of smell, which is great for finding new piles of poop. Their whole world revolves around it. They eat poop, live in poop, and raise their stinky little lava babies in poop. Different species show different behaviors. Rollers roll the dung ball to a safe spot. Bury it. Tunnelers burrow into the dung piles and live in the tunnels underneath, and dwellers literally just live in the dung pile. Once a roller has captured a ball, they can't be stopped. Literally, the beetle rolls its ball in a straight line no matter the obstacle. If it gets knocked off course, it gets up on its little poop perch and uses the sun, the moon, or light from the Milky Way galaxy to reorient itself. Dung beetles usually aren't very aggressive, but they get serious once you threaten to steal their poop ball. It's like a game of King of the Hill, where the beetle stands on its ball and defends it against the other attackers. Unfortunately, the dung beetle's love of poop is also their greatest weakness. Their predator, the burrowing owl, purposely collects poop from other animals, and